We're on a bit of a roll lately with recording out of the studio. We're now 2 for 2 in a row, and maybe we'll never go back.
Get me out of that accounting studio.
Maybe we'll never go back.
We actually might not. Now we see. I mean, if we get a third person, they can sit there kind of thing.
This is the thing. I don't think we could get a third person for this exact setup. We'd have to go at the back.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
And then I move out at the end of this month, so then it all changes
exciting.
again. If I'm not here, I can't record here.
How do you feel about that? Welcome back to Cook Spot Podcast. How do you feel about that?
I've started to become quite comfortable here, so I'm really excited to kind of get out of my comfort zone.
Sleep on the floor for a bit.
No, I'll have a bedroom.
Oh, that's still you're still comfortable. Tell us more about your moving out. Where are you moving to? What's the address?
I will not be dropping the actual location, but it's a good spot in Leederville, little townhouse with a mate. I'm pretty excited to actually move out.
Garage beers.
It's not a shack.
You can have garage beers.
It's not a shack. It's a nice place.
This funny thing that I think with this, and I don't know if he listens, he probably doesn't. Matt Steiner Price. When we both had a year off uni this year, or some time off uni this year, and there's this concept that people think that as soon as you're off uni that you just have garage beers in midweek, and so yeah, garage beers. Once you've moved out, you feel free. You can have beers in the garage. Do you have a garage?
At this place? Yes, there is a double garage.
Oh, even more garage beers, and also you know what that means.
There's also a little alfresco patio out the front that that's kind of gated, has a fence to the road.
Gated community.
Yeah, it's not a gated community, but it's got a nice little front area. So there will be a nice opportunity to sit there with friends and enjoy yourself.
Frowse.
Well, that's the thing.
Constant frowse.
That's what I was alluding to. I was going to get to.
Interrupted, yeah.
It's weird how it's going to be a constant frowse where...
Frat house.
Free house.
Frat house.
Where whenever you feel like it, and say my roommate is not too busy studying for his law degree because he's going to be a lawyer, we'll be able to hang out all the time.
You can have your girlfriend over and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Don't you think?
I already have my girlfriend over now.
Yeah, but like more.
Probably not.
Like hang out at the house.
Probably the same amount as she comes over now, because she comes over whenever she wants now, or whenever I want. Who wears the pants? That could be a controversial topic. Who wears the pants in a relationship?
Oh, new segment idea. Send in photos. Is it copying something? Send in photos. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Well, that's probably copying. What's her name?
Jamo and Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's punching?
Yeah, that's different.
No, it's different.
Who wears the pants?
Who wears the
pants?
Hey guys, we're coining it.
Send in photos of you and your partner, and we're going to decide who wears the pants in the relationship. Okay.
Try to get in a few photos of you guys doing an activity, so we can really tell who's taking charge and who's
like Pilates. Who wears the pants?
In my relationship, me.
Yeah. Why?
I am...
Exactly. He can't even speak for himself.
Well, I have a very, very structured life. I like structure in my life. Although structure in your life's good apart from social aspects. So if you can structure everything apart from your social aspects, so it doesn't feel like you're planning your social aspects, but that's more just like a free-flowing thing.
Whereas I'm kind of more like quirky and like crazy and shit and spontaneous.
Yep, that's you. But I know I was talking to a friend on a run club once about it, because he is in the army and has a very structured life. And he was saying the one thing in his life that he leaves open, like to just go with the flow, is his sort of social components of his life.
Yeah.
And it's how you can achieve a good balance. I'm kind of the same. I've got a really structured life in my day-to-day. Like I like to plan what I'm doing, but then I'll allocate the time I'm going to go spend with other people. But then when I'm spending that time, I'm not really planning what I'm doing in that time. I'm just planning to enjoy that time instead of planning what to do with that time.
So what's this got to do with wearing the pants?
Good point. Good question.
Just to bring you back into...
I'd say I wear the pants... See,
what sort of pants are you wearing? Are you like... Because if I was wearing the pants, they'd be like tracksuit pants, because they're kind of loose, and like also like, you know, everyone can wear tracksuit pants. So everyone can wear the pants.
I have to find the most delicate way of putting this that would not offend my partner, but any just listeners in general. In a situation of crisis, my partner in this relationship would look towards me as
a pillar of strength.
As a pillar of strength. As a pillar of strength.
Well, diplomatically put, Campbell.
So say if something bad was happening, I would take charge in the situation.
Like if there was a fire.
Like if someone needed to go to hospital, I'd be like, right, we need to do this. Yep, this, that, whatever. Like if someone cut themselves or had like a burn from like a kitchen accident, I would be.
Or there's a fire.
Or there was a fire. I would be the one to go, okay, this is what needs to happen. This is what the steps we're going to take. Because this is where my structure comes back in.
I would have already
Full
wrapped
circle
you. I
moment.
would if we, say we were in a relationship and you're wearing the pants for the day because I let you, and there was a fire, I would just run out the front of the house. But would you bring me back in and go, no, we have to do the proper, like don't touch the handles.
I would voluntarily give up the pants back to you in that situation.
What if I take them from you? What if I take off your pants forcefully?
Well, then I'm naked in a house with a fire, and
you
that is not
underpants. You're freeballing with these pants. That's disgusting.
We didn't determine which type of pants, whether they were outer pants or inner pants. So
Wait, what?
Well, there's underpants.
You don't say you wear the underpants in a relationship.
Thought for food.
Thought for food, new segment. Sting it.
When you say, are you wearing the pants, is it the outer pants or the inner pants? Like, are we talking about underwear or are we talking about overwear?
No, we're talking about overwear. Or do you not like to wear the underpants in your relationship?
Well, okay, if we could define wearing the pants in the relationship is the common like conception of what that is, then what is the underpants in the relationship? How would you define that?
It's when you're more vulnerable, you wear the underpants.
So whoever wears the underpants in the relationship is the person that's more like controls the emotional side of the relationship.
But everyone wears underpants Well, most of the time I like to assume that everyone wears underpants, but sometimes you're only wearing the underpants when you're vulnerable. Usually you've got the overpants, but sometimes when you have to wear the underpants, that's when you have to be vulnerable with your partner. That was good thought for food.
Here's a good metaphor or thought for food for life. And it's a bit of a generalization. Don't cancel us.
No.
But
don't cancel you. This is your generalization you're about to say.
In general, stay with me. In general,
girls
more guys freeball than girls do. So more girls are going to be wearing the underpants.
You're saying that men can't be vulnerable because then they're naked.
Well, yes.
We're going to tie the little bow on the pants. On the underpants thing. So we've heard what Campbell thinks about, men not being able to be vulnerable because they don't wear underpants sometimes.
Well, I think men are, and it's a stigma, but men are less likely to be vulnerable, and that's a bad thing we're trying to change, obviously, like when it comes to opening up and speaking out.
Yeah.
And that kind of is symbolized by the fact that a lot of men freeball and don't have the underpants, the emotional side of the relationship. Yeah,
I think we took that way too seriously. We started taking it too seriously. We're just coming back to anyway.
Great segment idea. Who's wearing the pants in the relationship?
Who's wearing the pants?
Send in photos of you and your partner doing activities, and we will tell you off those activities.
And not literally who's wearing the pants, because you might send in a photo where you're wearing a pants and your partner's wearing a dress. And then we'd say, obviously, like you're wearing the pants, but like, we'll be able to tell. Maybe there's like a little bit of like, something going on.
And it's not a copy of
maybe
who's
it's like
punching.
a hand on
It's not a copy of who's punching.
No.
This isn't about looks.
Maybe it's like a hand on the chest or like...
This is about authority.
The arm around the back is like there's like a pinch or something. Like you can tell that there's something going on.
Have you seen that trend where it's the photos of the leaning thing? So
the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
So there's photos of couples standing next to each other.
Yeah.
And they'll do like a diagram, and whoever's straighter and whoever the other person is that's kind of leaning their body towards that other person. The person that's straight is the one that always ends up breaking up with the person that's leaning. And there was like this whole trend where they'd take photos of celebrities and there'd be like a photo of the celebrity leaning in like this and then the other celebrity standing straight. And it's always the straight person that either wears the pants or like ends the relationship.
How good's Little Spoon?
I think Little Spoon is highly underrated.
Wow, that's bold from you, Campbell.
Like,
wow, yeah, now he's going to come to his defense now. Whoa. Little Spoon is cool.
When going to sleep, so you have your two pillows under your head, your one pillow between your knees so your knees aren't grinding on each other, and then you got one pillow under your arm. You've run out of pillows because your partner has the fifth pillow in the bed. So...
No, you wear the pants, so you get the pillow. You get the other pillow, and they don't get a pillow at all.
So how's your back going to be kept warm?
Why do you need that many pillows?
How's your back going to be kept warm?
Little Spoon.
So you've got your pillows, your front's covered, you're comfy, but your back's cold. You become the Little Spoon and you win in life.
I'm shocked by this. You admitting that you're a Little Spoon guy.
No, only when going to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Only when going to sleep.
Super tough guy alert.
And then when it gets too hot, You switch it over, and then your back is now not getting heated up, and then you can cool down.
But are you able to keep, because it's, are you, how do I word this? Are you able to continue, like, is there a point when you're going to bed that it's like, okay, we have to do our separate sleeping arrangements now? Or have you become efficient enough? This is good, dude. We needed to talk more about like relationship other stuff on our podcast.
I'm sure my partner will love watching this.
Okay, I'm going to continue. Do you like at some point in the night, it's like, okay, like now I'm kind of got to get our sleep so we're not like restless tomorrow? Or have you mastered the ability to fall asleep little spooning or big spooning?
Yes.
Yes, and not like moving too much during the night?
Well, there's always going to be movement during the night, partner in the bed or no partner in the bed. It's just a fact of life. But there is ways to get around it because as discussed on last week's episode with the Linz brothers, go check it out if you haven't. My favourite episode on the podcast so far. I'm a sweater when I sleep.
Oh yeah, we have talked about that.
So there's ways around it.
He's a sweater when he sleeps, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what that means, but so
not much sleeping going on here.
Right. So you're both in bed. I've initiated the little spoon. And for the first couple of minutes, it's paradise. It's because you're
you're just vulnerable.
And here we get the science in. Your body needs to cool down in order to go to sleep.
No, why does it have to be science? Why can't it just be like you like the feeling of little spoon?
No, just bear with me.
Yeah,
bear with me. So your body needs to cool down in order to go to sleep, right? And if you've got someone big spooning you and it's another body heat in your bed, it's really hard for your body to cool down.
What if it's like a ladle?
So this is what you do. You have your doona over both of you, but then what you do with the top sheet, like the little loose sheet, is you use it as like a kind of lining wall between the two of you. So it's not a skin on skin. It's not a skin on skin little spoon. No,
that's how they pass monkeypox. That's how monkeypox gets passed.
Skin on skin is a good.
You have to be careful.
Skin on skin is enjoyable. But
is it now?
But it's too hard to go to sleep because you stay too hot. Your body needs to cool down. So you get the sheet, you put it between the two of you, and it stops that much sweating from happening, and then you're good.
And no monkeypox.
In summer, it's a different story. In summer, it's normally just like different sides of the bed because it's just too hot.
Yeah.
But this new place I'm moving into, full circle, has a better air conditioning than the broken one in my room.
Wow.
So maybe not. However, in winter, when it's cold, it's a little spoon paradise. It's a little spoon paradise.
It's almost like a ladle little spoon operation. I really like... What if it's a really big spoon and a really little spoon?
Well, the thing
What if it's like a ladle and like just like a little ball?
Little spoon pet peeves, all right? Something I hate about little spoons is when the knee comes over onto your hip. Like from the big spooner.
Oh, no, it's good.
No, it's good if you're doing it, but if you're receiving it, I hate that. As in like if you've got the knee on your hip when you're in the little spoon, it just hurts your hip. It's a bony knee digging into your hip.
You've got very
it's got to be by your side.
Very weak hips.
But yeah, you've got to kind of have all these little things. But no, this is the thing.
I can see you being a very particular little spoon. Like you're like,
well, this is the structure. But once you get the structure down pat, it's good. It's really good. But
pays dividends. Admin pays dividends.
I think the biggest factor in having a successful little spoon is the temperature of the room. The room needs to be cool because if the room's not cool enough, you just overheat and you have a bad night's sleep. And sleep is very important for you.
Sleep is very important.
All right, so we're actually going to do this, I think. I think we're going to rival the JMO and Dylan Who's Punching with this.
Do you reckon they'll get pissed off if they see it? If they watch it?
Well, it should be a creators help creators.
Let's do it. Let's do who's wearing the pants. Who wears the pants? This might be a lean thing.
I don't know. You both actually have straight posture in this photo.
Yeah, but look at the leg. Up on the screen. Look at the leg.
You know what? I'm going to go that George is wearing the pants.
Oh, of course you are going to say that.
Because it looks like George was standing straight and then you've kind of latched on and pulled him over. No, but he's got his
leg up like in a really weird, zesty way.
Yeah, but look at the way that your body is pulling him towards you. Like you need him. You need
dependent,
him.
Yeah.
You're dependent.
I'm big spoon though.
I'm going to go that George is the one that wears the pants in that relationship.
Boo.
Okay, last one for who wears the pants.
Gonna be a photo of me and someone.
We can pop this one up. Who wears the pants?
No one's wearing pants here.
I see one Lena.
I think the blonde Bulgarian woman.
You know what?
Yeah, in that threesome, it's the blonde Bulgarian woman.
I don't think there was a threesome.
No,
but the darker haired girl in this photo is definitely leaning in, and she's kind of got the hand like doesn't know what to do with it. It's kind of awkward, but like wants to fit in.
Yeah.
Me, I'm happy to be there. I'm just happy to be there in this photo. I'm living life. I'm 16 in Bulgaria. Who would have thought? And I got a little bit of a lean, but her lean towards me is definitely a lot more of a lean. And then
but she's grabbing your bum. That's what people can't see, and that's wearing the pants. If that's me.
I don't think what you realize.
That's why you're making that face.
I don't think you realize, but in this photo, both of them are grabbing my bum, one on each cheek.
So that's why you're making that face.
But
you're 16. That's crazy.
Apart from the head and the neck, if you look at the actual body language of all three of us, her body's tilted in. Her body's tilted.
No,
in.
it's not.
My body's look at that. Look at that.
Matter.
Look at that tilt.
I think she's wearing. I think the blonde lady
tilt.
is wearing the pants.
I think I'm wearing the pants in this relationship. I really think I am.
Of course you do. You've never not worn the pants before. Have you got underpants on though? Is the massive question.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
that was really good. I really enjoyed
that segment. I hope we don't get copyrighted by Jomo and Dylan.
No, I think it's very different. I think it's come off them. We'll give credit to them for the base idea, but the actual concept of the idea itself is original.
Okay, we've got a new segment. Gee, we haven't had a segment since Year of the Week. Remember that? And Cam's
Person
news.
of the Week. We did one the other day.
Person of the Week. We did. Okay. So send in photos of couples that. I mean, if it's your couple's photos, that's okay. You probably can't just go in sending random photos of other people without their consent to go on the podcast. But send in photos of couples, or that could be celebrity couples, or also because my parents were unhappy because when I had the toothless episode, I didn't actually end up explaining what the reason was that I lost the tooth. So I'd like to clear that up. But basically on the podcast, I said
he got into a fight.
No, basically on the podcast, what ended up happening,
he wasn't wearing the pants and he lost.
And this is why I couldn't get to the end because you kept interrupting.
He had an argument about wearing the pants in his relationship and he lost his tooth as a result of it.
And this is why I never got to explaining it. Okay, so on the podcast, I talked about how I knocked it off on a surfboard ages ago, but I was playing a game of football and for collegians in the last round of the season when I just got back, I was tackling someone and then they elbowed me in the face. And I got this tooth knocked down. I spat it out and it was this plastic tooth that they'd put in, this composite one that they'd put in earlier. So that's why I want to clear that up because my grandma watched that podcast and she called mum and was concerned about my well-being and she was wondering why I was missing a tooth. And also I went into work, because we obviously released that like a week and a half later. I went into work and people were like, oh my God, where's your tooth? They were very confused.
So your work watches the podcast?
Well, some people do,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
They saw that. Or
Thank you,
the
workers.
reels probably because he posted a reel with me without the tooth. But it's okay, it's back in now and that's to explain that. Let's put that to bed.
So Gianni
finally.
lost his tooth playing footy. He definitely didn't get it knocked out in a fight in his relationship, arguing about who wore the pants.
I don't have a relationship. Okay, little bit of context and this shows how supportive Campbell is of me. So I work at Flipside Burgers in North Fremantle. If you ever want to come find me.
Is that a dick?
What? No, not a dig at all.
I've been there. I know Williams Burgers one.
Oh, okay. Well, lucky that's not in my quiz. So this is another new segment, but it's only really a segment I probably can use once or twice because then we'll run out of burgers. But I work at Flipside Burgers North Fremantle. You see me on the grill. Also sponsorship. If anyone's watching it, Flipside North Fremantle. We
should work.
I might ask, but we could just be eating burgers that I grilled. So if you want to come find me, we can do a meet and greet.
They should do a Crooked Smile podcast burger. A Crooked Smile burger.
What would be in it?
We'll do that after this. I was about to say we'll do that after this.
So if you want to come see me, we're on Queen Victoria Street. Very great place, great people. Love working there.
We're willing to do a sponsorship for free.
On grill, we're willing to sponsor Flipside for free. But in the mood of Flipside and vying for Flipside sponsorship, this is the new segment that we're doing. So this segment is Flipside Burger or not. Now I was trying to think of something like, you know how they have like IKEA furniture or Swedish,
Mafia House.
Mafia House or Swedish House Mafia song. I couldn't think of like another thing that you could have said, like, you know, it's not a Flipside burger. It's actually so it's just if it's a Flipside burger or not. And you have to decide, you have to guess. We're going to say if you get, what have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you have to guess
how many of them are.
If you get.
Can you tell me how many of them are and aren't?
No.
Like, is it like a 4 on 5?
No. They could
like
all
a
be
4 on 5
Flipside
extra
burgers.
man
They could all
counterattack?
not be Flipside burgers. So if you get over 5, or should we say 5 or 6? Over under
5.
If you pass, P's get degrees.
How difficult do you reckon it is?
Not super difficult.
Okay, so we'll go 6 out of 9. I have to go right.
6, did I say 9 or 10? 9. So 6 out of 9.
If I get 69.
6 out of 9. If you get 6 out of 9, I have to do 10 push-ups. If you don't get 6 out of 9, no little spoon for you for a week. You have to prove it.
How do I prove something like that?
You have to work that out. Okay, Flipside burger or not. The first one, the finger licking chicken. This is a chicken burger on a milk sesame roll with jalapenos, sweet chili mayo, lettuce, tomato, onion, which is like the usual base for a burger. You're allowed to ask. You're allowed 2 questions per burger.
With these names, are they very close? Like, are you going to be very close, or they're a whole different? Like, as in, like, if there's a name for, like, there's a burger, Williams Burger, for example, is then they're going to be a burger that's like William Burger. Like, are you going to like make them really close?
No,
but different?
not
or
really.
They're completely different names.
They're completely different. They're not really. It's not really.
Okay, finger licking chicken. No,
Why?
it just doesn't seem like it.
You don't reckon?
No.
It's not. It's not a Flipside burger.
Yes.
Okay.
1 from 1, baby.
Okay. Next one, the Frio burger. So this is like a staple burger. It's beef, bacon, egg. It's kind of like the lot, right? But you have rocket and you have barbecue mayo. So it's kind of like the lot burger or the lot kebab where you have, you know, your bacon and your egg. And it's a pain in the ass to grill because you have to do a bacon, egg, and beef.
No, it's called something else.
What's it called?
I don't know, but I know it. It's not the Frio burger. That name is too basic.
No, you're 2 from 2. Okay.
Let's go. I'm good at this.
Okay.
You got to go in order. Don't try and just keep trying to get me with wrong names.
Okay. Sure. Fine. The Blue Train. This is a burger with basically a classic burger with blue cheese. So beef, lettuce, tomato, onion, blue cheese, with regular relish and mayo.
No.
I like this one a lot.
It can't be blue. It'd have to be blue something. Train doesn't make sense.
You're wrong. It is the Blue Train. Okay. You're 2 out of 3. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Simply the Zest burger.
Yes.
Why?
Because the way you said this is a good one.
Did I give it away?
Yes. Is it a burger?
Do you want me to explain it first? And then you can change your mind.
Okay.
So it's a chicken burger with jalapenos, zesty mayo, coriander, spicy sauce.
Yes. I'm going yes. I'm
Yes,
locking
it is.
in.
It
Okay,
is.
I'm
It is.
3 out of
Okay.
4.
Okay. Simply the Zest. What did you need to get? 6.
Oh, 2 more to go.
Okay. The Red Blue. It's a combination. So they've recently done combination burgers. It's a combination between the Red Hot, which is a spicy one, and the Blue Train that we were talking about before. So it's spicy with blue cheese, beef, lettuce, onion, tomato, mayo on a ciabatta bun.
Is it the Red Blue or just
The Red Blue.
Can you go the ingredients again, please?
Ciabatta bun, sweet chili, what's it called? Spicy relish. So you got spicy relish because that's usually the Red Hot burger, sriracha, blue cheese, beef, tomato, onion, lettuce, ciabatta roll, and mayo on the bottom.
Is it more expensive or the same price as
It's a little bit more expensive because you've got blue cheese, but you've also got the spicy stuff. The chili relish is really, really nice. I actually would like to get some.
No.
It's not a burger? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure it's not a burger.
No, but it's a custom one that I like to have when I make myself a burger.
So that's kind of a halfway.
Okay. Wow.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's only 8.
Okay, I have to get 6 out of 8.
6 out of 8.
Right now,
and
I'm
you're
4 out of 5.
Okay, this one's called the Chipper. And it's basically like a beef burger like we were talking about before, a classic, but it's got chips in it.
Oh. Ingredient me.
It's mayo, lettuce, the classic kind of thing, tomatoes, onions. You got the beef patty, and then you've got chips on top of the beef patty.
Price?
And then you've got, it's like $17.90.
No.
What?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
It's not a burger.
Why not? It's the chip burger.
No one's paying $17.90 for a chip burger.
Have you seen the prices? I shouldn't talk about that actually. No, take that out. Are you sure about that? People pay that sort of money for a chip burger because you get chips as well. So then you don't have to buy chips on the side.
I've never heard of a chip burger before.
Have you never heard of a chip
No.
burger? Okay,
That's
you're
like,
right. Fine.
That's like when you do fish and chips and you just do the white bread chip sandwich.
You're correct. 5 out of 6. Okay, one more to win. The hot honey hen.
Yes.
Why?
It just fits
I haven't even
it.
explained.
But it just fits it.
I'm
And
really bad at
it's
this.
the way you say it. I just...
Yeah, you're right. That's a burger.
Can I
of the
go
month.
7 out of 8?
That's a burger out of a month. Okay, this is the last one. This is a good one. So
The names kind of give it away a bit. Like that kind of slides off the tongue. The hot hun hen or whatever
hot
you said.
honey hen.
Yeah.
All right, the last one, and this is a special one because it's an Employee of the Month burger, and it's called the Gianni Burger.
Were you Employee of the
I got
Month?
Employee of the Month because I've been grilling really well. I have been grilling really well, and so
well
this
done,
burger.
Gianni.
Do you want me to
Everyone
explain
comment
it?
down below to say well done, Gianni, for winning burger Employee
So it's a
of the
chicken
Month.
and bacon burger, and then you get to choose some of the ingredients. So I chose jalapenos, pickles, spicy relish, etc., etc., etc. on a ciabatta roll. Yeah.
Okay, is it actually called the Gianni
The Gianni
burger?
Burger, yeah, it's named after the Employee of the Month. So in the past, it's been like the Sam Burger or the Elliot Burger or the Dim Burger.
But would they name it after an employee like
Yeah.
that? Are they willing to do that?
Yeah,
Are they though?
because you can get kudos. You know how people just have like Employee of the Month photos?
Like a Strava Cuda
yeah, like a Strava kudos.
price?
$17.90.
Is that just the price for everything?
Well, most things are kind of about that price. Maybe it's $16.90. I don't look at the prices. I'm
You
just a
don't.
griller.
You don't look at.
I'm just an employee of the month
Do you,
griller.
do you know what else?
I'm
you,
not on till.
Do you know what else you don't look at?
What?
You don't look at burgers that don't exist. That's not a burger.
No, it's not a burger. That would be ridiculous. That's pretty obvious though.
Oh,
Okay, that wasn't very
yeah.
good. Which one did you get wrong? The blue train.
The blue train.
I thought that was going to go better for me than it actually did.
Set 10 push-ups.
Okay.
You don't have to do them now. I'll take a video of you doing them at the end and chuck it on the end of the episode. A little treat for the people that stayed at the end.
That was Flipside Burger or not, sponsored by Flipside.
Yes.
Prematurely sponsored by Flipside.
Well,
Yes, you have.
you've got a call to make
I've got
in
a
half
call to
an
make.
hour.
I've got a call to make. But thank you for this. This has been fun.
You had a call to make, but first you had a call to heed. And you heeded the call.
I had it.
Well, if you're still watching and you've made it to the end,
Thank you. God bless America.
we're not American.
God bless.
That could be a Flipside Burger. God bless America.
God bless America. No.
The Homelander. Okay.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Thanks for sticking
Welcome back
around.
to Quicker Smile Podcast.
We got more good guests, but we're thinking of doing a couple more duos.
yeah,
and
just talking.
maybe even if we stack too many, we could even do a couple double release weeks. If we stack too many. Okay.
See you later.
Thanks very much
Have
for
to run.
watching. See you, Robbie McGregor.
Bye, Rob McGregor. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Ciao.
Flipside, sponsor us.